Hello and welcome to Lantern Lane Stories. Tonight's story is The Baker on Pudding Lane, London, 1666. Hello, little friend. Tonight we are going to walk through London, but not the London of today. We are going to Old London, a long, long time ago. The year is 1666. In that London, there are no cars, only horses, carts, and people in long coats. The streets are narrow, and the houses are made of soft, dry wood. They lean toward each other across the lanes, like neighbors leaning in to share a secret. Find your warm spot. Tuck your blanket under your chin. Listen to your own breathing for a moment, slow and steady, like the River Thames. We are walking down a small street called Pudding Lane. It smells warm. It smells of butter and yeast and a little bit of sleep. At the end of the lane stands a tidy bakery. Above the door hangs a wooden sign shaped like a round loaf. Inside, a baker is closing up for the night. His name is Thomas Farriner. He bakes bread for the king himself. His apron is dusted white with flour all the way to his elbows. His daughter Hanna stands beside him holding a small candle. The flame wobbles softly in her hand. "Father, are the loaves all sold?" "Every one of them, my dear, even the round ones with the seeds on top." He smiles and rakes the warm coals at the back of the oven. The bricks glow soft and orange like a sleepy fire that wants to rest. "Time for bed," he says. He blows out the lantern. He locks the heavy wooden door. And the whole bakery breathes out into a quiet summer hush. Outside, it is the 2nd of September. The summer has been very hot, so hot that even the rooftops feel dry to the touch. The River Thames moves slow and brown. The lanterns swing gently on their iron hooks. London is dreaming. Inside the bakery, the oven cools, but at the very back, a tiny ember does not want to sleep. It is no bigger than a pea. It is orange like a small sunset. It glows quietly while the whole house dreams. A breeze slips under the door. It smells of warm bricks and old straw. "Hello, little ember," the breeze whispers. The ember twinkles awake. Soon the wind grows stronger. It is a hot, dry, easterly wind, the kind London almost never has. It rattles the wooden shutters. It tugs at the loaves on the shelf. The ember stretches. It crackles. It nibbles a tiny corner of dry firewood. Upstairs, Thomas Farriner is dreaming of butter. Hanna is dreaming of cake. The cat under the table is dreaming of nothing at all. But the ember is no longer sleepy. It is still dark when the smoke fills the little bedroom. Hanna sits up first. Father, wake up." Thomas Farriner is up in a heartbeat. He sniffs the air and his eyes go very wide. Oh dear, he says. "Quick, child, to the window." They climb out onto the high roof. The sky is starting to turn pink, but it is the wrong kind of pink. Bakers know all the colors of fire, and this one is much too bright. A neighbor in a nightcap leans out from the next house. "Thomas, are you all there?" "All here, all safe, but oh, my poor bakery." The neighbor reaches across the gap between the houses. One by one, the family climbs to safety along the cool rooftops. By the time the sun comes up, the wind has carried the fire down Pudding Lane. The wooden houses, dry from the long summer, catch the sparks like crisp autumn leaves. Bells start to ring, not happy bells. The deep, slow bells that say, "Come quickly, the city needs you." Down at the river, leather buckets are passed from hand to hand. Bakers, fishermen, nuns, soldiers, children, all in one long, long line. Pass it on, pass it on. Steady now, mind the spill. A man in a fine velvet coat pushes up his sleeves and joins the line. He is tall. His sleeves are wet to the elbow. His shoes are full of mud. He is the king himself, Charles II. "Faster, friends, faster, faster." Hanna stares. She has never seen a king before. He looks just like everyone else, only wetter. But the wind is too strong. The buckets are not enough. The Lord Mayor of London arrives, looking very tired and very dusty. He shakes his head. "We have done all we can with water," he says softly. The king thinks for a long moment. He looks at the houses still standing in front of the fire. He looks at the smoking lanes behind it. At last, he speaks. "Pull them down," he says. Everyone goes very quiet. "Pull down the houses in front of the fire," the king says gently. "If we make a wide gap, the fire cannot jump across, and then it will run out of food." Nobody likes the idea. A house is a home, but the people of London nod slowly. They fetch ropes and long iron hooks. They pull down the empty wooden houses one by one ahead of the flames. They make a wide, brown, dusty gap right across the city. The fire roars up to the gap. It sniffs at the empty street, and with no more wood to nibble, it begins to slow. for 4 whole days. London works. On the 4th day, the wind at last grows tired. It slows, it curls up. It sighs. A little rain begins to fall. Soft, gray English rain. Steam rises from the warm rooftops. The fire, very slowly, goes back to sleep. When morning comes, London is quiet. About 13,000 houses are gone. The old wooden city has changed forever. But here is the wonderful thing. Almost everyone is safe. They are tired and they are sooty and their pockets are empty. But they are still here. They sit on the cool riverbank and they share their bread and they tell their stories. "We will build it again," says one. "Yes," says another, but this time in stone. A clever man named Christopher Wren spreads his big paper plans on a table. The plans show wider streets, they show stone houses, they show a beautiful round dome on the hill where the old church used to stand. It will be called St. Paul's. "Wider, please," says the king. "Wide enough for a horse and a cart, side by side." "Yes, your majesty." Slowly, slowly, London rises again. The new stones are pale and cool. The new streets are gentle and wide. The new chimneys are tall and very, very careful. On the corner of Pudding Lane, where it all began, the people of London do something kind. They build a tall stone column all by itself. They call it the Monument. It has a little staircase that winds round and round inside. 311 steps, exactly. If you climb to the top, you can see the river and the rooftops and the whole busy city below. At the very top sits a small golden flame made of metal. It does not burn, it just shines quietly in the sun. It is there to help the city remember. Today, hundreds of years later, you can still walk down Pudding Lane. The bakery is gone, the old wooden houses are gone, but the name of the lane is still there. And the monument is still there too, on its stone corner, watching. If you look very closely at the very top, you can see the small golden flame. It looks almost like a little ember. A friendly, sleepy ember that learned, long ago, to behave. So tonight, when you close your eyes, think of old Pudding Lane. Think of Thomas Farriner the baker in his white apron. Think of Hanna with her little candle. Think of the long line of buckets along the river and the king with his wet sleeves. Think of the rope and hook workers making a careful, brave gap. Think of the soft rain that finally came. And the new stone city, with its wider streets, that grew up in place of the old. 360 years have gone by. The monument is still there. Pudding Lane is still there. And bakers in London still wake up early every morning to bake warm bread for the city. But tonight, all the ovens are out. All the lanterns are down. The river is quiet. And up at the top of the monument, the little golden flame is shining, soft and still, like a tiny lamp keeping watch. And so, London also slowly, slowly fell asleep. Good night.